Once I get in a ring, it's me against this guy, and someone has to win, and that night is going to be me.
Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Cece from Unboxed UK in association with Pep Talk UK, and I'm proud to say that I'm sat here with Joshua Buatsi, who is about to get unboxed by me. Are you ready?
Not yet. I've woken up though. It's just gone past midday, so I've woken up. But Cece came to the gym early this morning. I was still half asleep.
Yeah. So are you not a morning person?
I am, but today's a rest day. But Dwayne is preparing for his upcoming fight, so I just came just to kind of shadow a bit of what he's doing and to mainly stretch, do a bit of rehab. Hence why I've got this orange ball in my hands. Explain. So this is just like a spike ball, and wherever hurts in my body, I literally just massage it. So usually, not usually, but today it was my hands. So I was just going over my hands all the time, and it kind of massages it. So it has that kind of effect. So
we're here to also talk about your up and coming fight on the 28th of October.
Yeah.
This is your third professional fight.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've been in the Olympics, you've won bronze over in Rio, for those who didn't know that, but you should. What has been your career highlights so far, even though you've got so much more to go?
I think I'd say I've probably got 3 or 2, but it would definitely be the junior ABAs. The first time that I won them in Barnsley 2010, and the bronze in the Olympics as well. And before the bronze, it's probably the senior ABAs.
Okay.
For me, it was the challenge to see whether being a good junior meant I could be a good senior as well, and I was able to do that transition. So
it just so happens that we have a mutual friend called Ashley Hall, but to you he's Mr. Hall.
Mr. Hall, I call him sir every day. Even until now I call him sir.
Which I'm sure he'll love. And I've actually got an archive report here from college of what he's written about you. Now I'm going to put a couple of words here because I don't want to take you down a memory lane. I took down memory lane. Now, a couple of words as to how he's described you. Higher level of thinking, an inquisitive mind. You would often hunt down your tutors by lurking outside their office with an intellectual question. Is this true?
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, this is impressive.
Yeah, honestly.
And apparently you would choose times during tutors' lunch hours, breaks, or even when they're on their way home to ask the question.
Yeah.
You were on it. You bastard.
Like, if you have to get something, get it there and then.
Interestingly, he's also revealed that he nearly lost you to the British Army.
Yeah.
This is something that I don't know if many people know about, but...
No, do you know, only a few people know about it. So I had a weekend experience part of the army.
A weekend?
Yeah.
You certainly made an impression then.
Nah, do you know, I'll tell you one thing, I have to take my hat off to soldiers. I mean, everything was going well until we did this thing called a night patrol. And I noticed that if I couldn't see... So we're marching in a line, and my mate was in front of me, but I was even struggling to see him. I was thinking, if I can't see my own mate, then what if the opponent or the opposition is creeping up on you? What are you meant to do? But hats off to all the soldiers.
So you prefer to go toe to toe as opposed to go stealth like in the night?
Hands down.
Yeah. What age was it you knew you wanted to box?
So it was probably when I just turned 15, and I had my first fight when I was just turning 16. So when I started it, I said, this is nice, but I can't do it as a hobby, because people do boxing as a hobby, and I think, how can you let someone hit in your face as a hobby?
Oh, so you did debate it then?
Yeah, I was like, I'll never ever let anyone hit me in my face as a hobby, so if I'm going to do boxing, I have to do it properly.
Do you pester Anthony Joshua from time to time as well then?
That's just cool, like, when I train with him, he makes time for people, so he will start a conversation anyways, and as we're talking, I'll get through it and I'll find out what I want to find out.
What's the best words of wisdom he's ever shared with you?
The first one that came to my head was that he said there's no perfect route. You make mistakes along the way, but you find how to, get through it and learn from the mistakes that you made, but there's no perfect route.
That's a very good
But I look at his record and I look where he is and I'm like, mate, you've done it the perfect way, but he's made mistakes and he's learned from it. But he's always produced the same result in the ring, and that's the fact of boxing. Everyone loves a winner, so the only option and the only aim is to win.
Can we just give a shout out to this gym? What's the name of the gym?
South Northern Victory. Is literally less than 60 seconds walk from Sellers Park, Crystal Palace Football Stadium. But big shout out to my trainers as well, Mark Gillespie and Terry Smith. Like my mentality and the way I think has come from these two, because I came here and Terry said, no excuses, Josh. I know you're at school. I know you've got exams. If you want to box, you make time for it. And
you've done so ever since.
Yeah, in the same way, I've said to myself, there's no excuses for training and preparing. If I want it, I'll find a way. And I've been able to do high school, college and university and still box.
What's the one thing you couldn't live without?
One thing I couldn't live without? I'll say love, because I love people, people love me, and I'm a firm believer that God loves me and God loves all of us, so. Super. Did you see my...
Because add this to your wholesale collection. If you're not following him on Instagram, you should, because you'll see how he gets like... What's the secret with Supermalt?
Do you know what? As a kid, when I grew up in Ghana... Thank you very much. I'm genuinely going to have this after this interview, but when I grew up in Ghana as a kid, I lived next to a pub, and every single day after school, my older sister would have a Supermalt at the pub waiting for me. So every time I came from primary school, I'd walk straight into that pub and we'd just be there, open it, drink it,
and go.
How old
did you have to be to go to this pub?
I think it's a bit different in Ghana.
Right,
like
okay.
They know that, okay, this little boy is just here for the Supermalt,
Okay.
so it's like a routine thing.
Okay.
Yes, I always remember it. That's good that you brought that.
Of course. So you've got your next fight on the 28th of October.
Yep.
Undercard of Anthony Joshua's fight in
Yep.
Cardiff. How are you feeling?
I feel grateful. It's a big opportunity to display what I've been working on, display my talents and the hard work I've been putting in. So it's an opportunity that I feel I need to take. But and it'll be a good experience as well, boxing in front of thousands of people.
But the spotlight doesn't worry because you've done the Olympics, right? Or is this different?
For me, I just see it as it's just a fight. So people are going to be there and there's a spotlight, but once I get in the ring, it's me against this guy and someone has to win, and it's, that night is going to be me. So.
Well, I want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Joshua Buatsi, you are just blessed. This is just business.
Just
boxing. And you've just been unboxed. Awesome. Thank you so much. My pleasure.